Welcome to the Going Direct September Recap Show. As always, I'm joined by my AI co-host, Tiny.
You forgot the RoboCat part!
Yes, Tiny is a RoboCat. So this month, we're talking about the three main blockers that's stopping us from going direct at scale. Number one, convenience. We must make going direct as convenient as ordering something on Amazon.
My groceries, phone, and vape pen will all be delivered later today.
Number two, going direct must be price competitive.
If it's cheap, I'm generally in. I don't read labels, I read prices. Radioactive corn syrup, microplastics, whatever.
What are you smoking there, Tiny?
The good stuff.
Number three, awareness. Most people don't even know when going direct options exist, and this is a pretty tall order.
I have no idea where any of this stuff comes from. For all I know, the phone was mined by orphans in a lithium mine. Whatever.
People say they care about their things being more local, sustainable, and transparent, but the reality is when it comes down to the purchase decision and it's time to take that credit card out, two things reign supreme: price and convenience. And if we want to go direct at scale, we need to compete on those two items if we want to win in the marketplace.
Yeah, we're all activists until the sale starts. On to this month's conversations. First up, Dimitri from Enduring Planet is on a mission to prove that capitalism can accelerate new climate technologies. His company provides non-dilutive funding to early-stage entrepreneurs. If you're building in the real economy, like actually making stuff, you better learn how debt works so you can control your own destiny.
We exist in capitalism, right? Like capitalism is not going away. This system that we've created is what drives a lot of the deployment of technology, adoption of technology. This is the model we've chosen for now. If you look at all the analysis, like $5 to $10 trillion a year of investment required to get our society to a future that is actually sustainable. And depending on who you ask, 20 to 40% of that is debt. Most founders don't understand the cost of financing, or if they do, their perspective on it is rooted in a past that no longer exists.
Kuba from Koobs literally 3D prints entire shoes in one go. The dude is trying to bring footwear manufacturing back to the US with 3D printing farms.
We're printing this shoe in this orientation, like vertically like that, layer by layer like that. There's no gluing, no stitching. It just goes layer by layer. Only 1% of what US consumes comes from domestic manufacturing in terms of footwear. And you overlay that with the fact that even combat goods for US military is made overseas. That's not great. Our mission is to bring back footwear manufacturing into the United States with advanced manufacturing techniques.
At Inside Going Direct, my co-host Jordan and Reese Jones chop it up about how capitalism works in the US versus Europe. In America, it's get rich or die trying. In Europe, it's we tried. Now let's have a glass of wine with lunch.
The idea of government-led capitalism versus consumer-led capitalism. And I would say, the US is much more consumer-led and Europe is probably more government-led. Founders in Europe, they tend to be so values aligned that they forget that capitalism exists, right? And capitalism ends up being the great filter. And it says, actually, no, you can't build this product that's beneficial for climate change because, unfortunately, you've not developed a product that customers want.
Jamie just launched an early-stage deep tech VC fund investing in energy, rockets, robots, anything that might save us or finish the job. This ex-SpaceX engineer is going all in on the techno-industrialist wave, the newest muse in Silicon Valley.
The push towards globalization made sense from a pure dollars and cents point of view, but it also is predicated on the notion that the world will forever be happy-go-lucky, friendly with each other, not even counting hollowing out your own working class.
I just go over to energy.
Energy is actually the number one thing I'm looking at right now.
Why?
We're just so far behind. You got to be a fantastic storyteller. And it's really hard when you have an engineer that's an amazing engineer. It's the right technology at the right time. But I don't know if they can tell the story to get through the first number of years.
And finally, Jordan and Reese are back at Inside Going Direct talking about Gen Z's war with the gatekeepers. Housing, food, dating apps, there's a middleman for everything. But decentralization could give them a chance to flip the script.
You feel the cards are stacked against you? in the ways that we've discussed?
Well, it's hard for me, right? Because I've not lived your life. So I can't, from my perspective, emotionally compare that, right? But for me, it definitely feels hard. It's, things like buying a house, I just assume I'll reach. Yeah, period. Right? I think I'll rent until the day I die.
You can't get true decentralization unless the decentralized alternative has profits in it for people to actually continue to operate the thing and improve the thing to compete in the marketplace. That's just the reality.
It's not the technology itself that drives change. Technology can enable something else that can try to change.
That's it for September's Roundup.
Remember, build with love. For all of the middlemen out there, we're coming for your cut.
You can find the full conversations with Dimitri, Kuba, Reese, and Jamie at the links below. And remember to subscribe to our Substack. We're putting out the written monthly roundup out each month. And you can also subscribe to either Spotify or YouTube if you want to stay up to date on the conversations that we release each week. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the beautiful fall. And remember to go direct.